You don't realize the value to be in the present moment, grateful for everything that you have in the present. Not worrying about the future, thinking about the past, not dreading what's going to come tomorrow, just sitting in the present moment, relaxing at peace with your own thoughts and just being grateful for it. The present moment is the best gift that you have received. It's the best gift that any of us have is the present moment. We're always thinking about tomorrow, what we want to do tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow, and what we want to do a few days from now, or an event is coming up a few days from now, you can't wait. You're thinking about all those things that are so far away. You're never acknowledging the present moment, what we have with us right now. The future is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know what's happening in the present, and it's been given to us, and it's a gift. Most of us just throw away this gift and start thinking about tomorrow and the days after that and the months after that, what's going to happen, the event that's coming up. This is not going to help us. Social media has trained us to never focus on something for more than a few minutes at a time. When you scroll on reels, you can't focus on one reel for more than a minute. You scroll before it's even 30 seconds. And because of that, because you scroll so fast and you're switching attention from one reel to the next so fast, you're training your brain to be optimized for that switching. So your brain gets optimized for switching focus very quickly. That's why you cannot focus on the present moment and be completely present in everything you do, completely mindful. When you're able to be in the present moment, you feel calm, you feel peace. When you're always distracting yourself, you can't accomplish anything. If you want to become big in life, if you're an ambitious young man, you need to be able to stay in the present moment, because you need to work and you need to provide value. Distracted work is not going to change anything. But when you can focus deeply in the present moment and you can focus on your work, you can provide value that's going to change the world. Every day in school, I would always look forward to coming back home and having free time to watch TV and play video games. And when school ended and I came back home, I was thinking about school tomorrow. I was dreading school tomorrow. I was thinking, man, I wish I could stay home so I'd have more free time. Even though I had free time at that moment, I was at home, I had free time. And instead of enjoying the present moment, I was thinking about the future. So what do you think happened? The next day I didn't go to school. I stayed at home, and it was the present moment, the moment that I wanted free time sitting at home. And yet again, I was dreading school tomorrow. I was thinking about all these other things that's going to happen tomorrow and the days coming, and I just wasn't able to enjoy the present moment. Every day this happened to me. I would go to school, I would think about coming back home, I'd be so excited to come back home, I'd come back home, and I'd be thinking about tomorrow. Because I was never able to live in the present moment, I wasn't able to enjoy it. The free time that I wanted, I couldn't enjoy it. When I was playing video games, I was always thinking about tomorrow. Oh wait, I have that assignment tomorrow that I have to complete. Oh, I have to go back to school tomorrow. And even though I was playing video games, which is very fun for me, I wasn't able to focus, concentrate, and enjoy the experience of playing the video game, because I was not in the present moment. That really pained me. When you're not able to enjoy the present moment, you're not able to enjoy anything. You keep thinking about what's coming tomorrow. That's how you get depressed, anxious. That's what happens when you have bad mental health, which most people have these days. And because of this, because I felt the pain of not living in the present moment, I learned about something called meditation. You probably know what that is. You sit down and you close your eyes, you start focusing on your breath. You lose focus of your breath and you bring back focus to your breath. You repeat the cycle for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long you do this meditation for. And you train your brain to focus on the present moment by anchoring yourself down to this present moment with something like your breath. Your breath is a part of this present moment. So you keep focusing on it. You train your brain to keep focusing on it. And that's what makes you more present. That's what I did. And after years of meditation, 1 or 2 years of meditation that I've been doing consistently, I can tell you it's made me so much more present. I'm so much more present now than I was before. I'm able to live in this present moment, and because of that, I can come here, record this video, and maybe help out someone who's going through what I did. This is very powerful because you can change the world. By no means am I saying, oh well, this video is going to change the world. But maybe it'll change the life of one person. And that's the power that you could have if you just live in the present moment. And then I stopped social media because that's the main thing that's keeping you away from this present moment. We can't eat food without scrolling on our phones. We can't wait in a line in the grocery store without looking at our phones. Every minute of the day we get a notification. Drama that's happening in a group chat. Something that happened to your friend, or something that happened to someone. You're looking at someone's story and you see something happen to them, and there's a whole drama. And when these things happen, your mind is taken away from the present moment and it's put into that virtual mode. This virtual reality is what we're focusing on instead of the present moment. Social media takes you away from the present moment so much more than you realize. When you use social media, your brain releases a lot of dopamine and they bind to the receptors. And those receptors are what make you feel pleasure and what makes you want to keep going, use even more social media. I mean, there's a lot of dopamine released into your body. There's a spike in your levels of dopamine, but after you're done, dopamine levels come down. They go below the level it was before, and you feel pain, agitation, discomfort. You feel that lack of pleasure. And what do you do to escape that? You go into your phone, you start scrolling again. That's what's causing your discomfort, pain, agitation. That's what's making you go away from reality. You're going into this virtual world where most of it isn't real. They're all created for your mindless entertainment. You're not gaining any value. Most people think it's fine, I just scroll on Instagram 2 hours a day. But this doesn't happen in a vacuum. There's effects. It's not just those 2 hours that are getting affected in your day. The rest of your day is going to be worse, and you've trained your brain to not focus on the present moment. So you can't be happy. When you experience pain, you open social media and start scrolling. That numbs you from the pain. And when you keep numbing yourself from the pain, what you don't realize is you're also numbing yourself from excitement, happiness. So when something fun is happening in the present moment, you're not able to enjoy it because you've numbed yourself. When you numb your lows, you also numb your peaks. You don't realize the side effects that social media has. It's like a drug. Why do we use drugs? Why do people use drugs? It's to numb themselves from the excruciating pain they feel. And because of that, they're not able to feel the happiness, excitement that life should be full of. Most people don't understand. Everyone's going to keep using social media, or even people who do understand will say, well, it's fine, I can just use 1 hour of social media a day. But just as I told you, there's a domino effect. It's not just in a vacuum. The effects of this are not in a vacuum. It affects every other aspect of your life as well. So my mindset is to completely remove social media. I've completely deleted it. I've installed blockers on my PC where I can't access social media. Instagram, I haven't scrolled on Reels for months. I've blocked the App Store so I can't download it again. It's not because I can't stop myself from using it like I'm some addict, but I know the danger of it. I know that if I start using it again, even a little bit, I'm going to fall back. You won't realize this now because you use so much social media that you have become numb to the effects of it. You don't realize the effects of it. But once you take a step back and you see the effects of social media after some time, you see how much it hurts you. Social media is not a simple thing as entertainment. It has so many adverse effects that most people don't realize. So just stop using social media. It's just downgrading your life so much, and all the pros of social media are not worth it. The cons by far outweigh it. This might be the most dangerous weapon created. It's social media. People are just mindlessly scrolling. You can't sit in a hospital waiting room without scrolling on your phone. You can't sit with your own thoughts for 3 seconds. You can't order a coffee without looking at your phone. The levels to which social media consumption has gotten in this day is absurd. Absurd. Why do you think the most productive people don't use social media? The most successful people, because they know the adverse effects of it. They know how bad it is for them, so they stop. That's what you should be doing too. None of this 1 hour of social media a day, 1 hour of reels per day, complete cold turkey. Now that might seem extreme, but most people won't do this. And if you do, you will have such an advantage over them that you can absolutely destroy them in any way you compete. If you are building a business and someone else is building a business as well, you two are competing. And if you are still using social media and he's not, he's going to be able to produce such valuable work. And because you're using social media and all the adverse effects that you get from it, all the domino effect that you get from it, you're going to get destroyed. You're going to get beaten in every single aspect of that business. You will not grow because he is going to take all your customers, your profits, everything. He's going to take it. Why? Because he can produce valuable work. His mind is not distracted. He doesn't have this crutch in life where he can just pull out his phone and start scrolling whenever he feels down. It's the pain that we experience in life that gives us our biggest values, that provides us our biggest lessons. And from those lessons, we go and become better human beings, we grow. If we numb ourselves from this pain, how are we going to learn these lessons that improve us as people, that grow us as men? So stop using social media. Start by reducing it. Cut it down by 1 hour a day. Slowly reduce your time on social media. And then make it unattractive. Unfollow the people who you spend most time on, watching their reels, checking their stories, and you just get into this doom scroll without even meaning to. You're just going to go check a DM, but you end up scrolling for 2 hours. So just delete the app. Install blockers for App Store and Safari so you can't use it on the browser. It's extreme. It might seem extreme, but once you realize how bad social media is for you, you'll be wondering why more people aren't doing this. I used to be an Instagram addict, 2-3 hours a day or even more, just scrolling on reels, barely even messaging anyone. I just wanted to scroll on reels. I would just scroll. I would end up scrolling for an hour when I went to check a DM. And now that I've come out of that life, I've stepped out. I have fought that war, and I'm still fighting that war. Even though I haven't used Instagram in many months, I know that I can still slip up. That's the nature of these apps. They can pull you in because they're just made so addictive. You block these things, you create friction between you using them because you know the danger, you're respecting the danger. You know how addictive these apps are. I know how addictive these apps are. I was in it, I was addicted to it. But now I've overcome that, and now I see it for what it truly is. It's like a drug. You take it to numb your pain, and you think you're enjoying it, but you're not. When you get out, I give you my word. When you stop using social media and you look back on it, you'll realize how adverse it was for you. And if you take my advice, I'm telling you, I give you my word, you'll be such a high performer. You'll make it so far in life because you have this tremendous advantage over others. Social media is pulling everyone down. But when you don't have social media, you're running past all of them. They're all getting pulled back, but you have nothing pulling you back. And you're just running full speed towards any success that you want. I'm building something here. A community of men who want to quit social media, live their lives and create success. So if you want to be a part of it, hit subscribe below.